In 1998, two Stanford students, Larry Page and Sergey Brin, had an idea that would revolutionize the internet. They wanted to create a search engine that could provide more accurate and relevant results than any of its predecessors. At the time, the internet was still in its infancy, and search engines were nowhere near as advanced as they are today. The two students saw an opportunity to create something groundbreaking. They began working on the project in their dorm room and called it Backrub. It was a crude version of what Google would eventually become, but it showed promise. Page and Brin set up servers in their rooms and started testing and improving their creation. Their algorithm was so groundbreaking that it became the foundation for all search engines to come. Eventually, Backrub became too big for their dorm rooms, and they had to find a new location. In 1998, they rented a garage in Menlo Park, California, and started working on their project full-time. They renamed it Google, a play on the word Google, which represents the number 1 followed by 100 zeros. Why did the computer go to Google's doctor? Because it had a virus. Google began to gain traction among internet users, and people started taking notice of its accuracy and speed. In 1999, they got their first major investment of $100,000 from Sun Microsystems founder Andy Bechtolsheim. This allowed them to move to a proper office and start hiring employees. From there, Google continued to grow rapidly, attracting users and investors alike. The company went public in 2004, and its stock skyrocketed, making Page and Brin billionaires. In 2004, Google went public with an initial stock price of $85 per share. Over the next several years, the value of Google's stock soared, reaching a peak of nearly $750 per share by the end of 2007. Press the like button for the algorithm. The global financial crisis of 2008 caused the stock market to plummet, and Google's stock was not immune to the turmoil. By early 2009, the price per share had fallen to just over $300. But Google persevered, and by 2013, the company's stock was once again on the rise. Investors were excited by Google's growing dominance in search engine technology, coupled with its entry into the mobile device market through its Android operating system. Google broke the $1,000 per share mark in 2014 and continued to rise to a peak of over $1,200 per share in early 2018. However, not all good things last forever. In late 2019, Google's parent company, Alphabet, reported lower than expected earnings for the third quarter. The stock dipped, and by early 2020, the value had decreased to around $1,300 per share. Then, the COVID-19 pandemic hit, causing unprecedented economic turmoil. Google's stock price was not spared, and by March 2020, the value had dipped to around $1,100 per share. But in true Google fashion, the company has continued to innovate and adapt to changes in the market. And as of late 2021, Google's stock price sits at around $2,800 per share. Google stocks have some of the best returns in history. Why did the SEO expert cross the road? To get to the first page of Google, well, get ready, because the tech giant is constantly pushing the boundaries of innovation, and it's mind-blowing. Google's self-driving cars are already cruising around on the streets, and the combination of machine learning and artificial intelligence is taking us even further. Google Home and Assistant are not only incredibly helpful for managing our lives, but they're also intuitive, understanding context, and anticipating our needs. And have you heard of Google Earth? You can explore every corner of the world, from the depths of the ocean to the highest peaks of the mountains. Google is also incorporating augmented reality, allowing us to experience and interact with the world in new and exciting ways. And let's talk about Project Loon, a network of high-altitude balloons that brings internet connectivity to remote and underserved areas. Google is constantly coming up with new ideas and technologies that will change the way we live and interact with the world. Please hit the like button for the algorithm. Google technology breakthroughs through the years. Their breakthrough innovation was PageRank, a system that analyzed the links between web pages to determine their relevance and importance. This allowed Google to produce more relevant search results and quickly became the foundation of its success. Over the next few years, Google continued to grow and expand its services. In 2001, they launched AdWords, a pay-per-click advertising platform that allowed businesses to target their ads to specific keywords and demographics. This became a major source of revenue for Google and helped them to become one of the most profitable companies in the world. In 2004, Google went public with an IPO that raised $1.67 billion, making it one of the largest tech IPOs in history. This gave Google the capital it needed to continue to expand its services and invest in new technologies. One of the most significant developments in Google's history was the launch of Google Maps in 2005. This allowed users to view maps and satellite imagery of almost any location in the world, as well as get directions and find local businesses. Google Maps quickly became one of the most popular mapping services on the internet and is still widely used today. Another major development was the launch of Google Docs in 2006, a suite of online productivity tools that allowed users to create and edit documents, spreadsheets, and presentations from anywhere with an internet connection. This was a major breakthrough in cloud computing and helped to pave the way for other online productivity tools like Microsoft Office 365. Google continued to expand its services over the next few years, launching products like Google Earth, Google Translate, and Google Chrome. They also made significant investments in artificial intelligence and machine learning, which would become major areas of focus for the company in the years to come. Google's success has not been without controversy, however. The company has faced numerous antitrust investigations and accusations of monopolistic practices, as well as concerns about user privacy and data collection. Google has taken steps to address these concerns, such as implementing stricter privacy policies and offering users greater control over their data. Despite these challenges, Google remains one of the most innovative and successful technology companies in the world. With a history of groundbreaking innovations and a commitment to pushing the boundaries of technology, there's no doubt that Google will continue to shape the future of the internet and beyond. I heard Google and Uber are about to merge. The new company is called Goober. Google has been at the forefront of innovation for over 2 decades, and they show no signs of slowing down. In fact, they're constantly pushing the boundaries of what's possible with technology. One of the areas where Google is making big strides is in artificial intelligence. They're using AI to improve search results, automate tasks, and even develop new products. For example, Google's AI-powered assistant can now make phone calls and book appointments on your behalf. This is just the beginning of what AI can do. Google is working on developing AI that can understand and interpret natural language, which would enable users to have more natural and conversational interactions with their devices. Google is also using AI to improve the accuracy of its search results. With the help of machine learning algorithms, Google can now understand the intent behind a search query and provide more relevant results. This is a huge improvement over the traditional keyword-based approach to search, which often produced irrelevant results. Another area where Google is innovating is virtual and augmented reality. They've developed products like Google Cardboard and Daydream that allow users to experience immersive VR content with just a smartphone. And with their recent acquisition of AR startup Magic Leap, we can expect even more exciting developments in this space. Google is also investing heavily in self-driving cars. Their subsidiary Waymo is currently testing autonomous vehicles in several cities across the US. The potential benefits of self-driving cars are enormous, from reducing traffic congestion to improving safety on the roads. And with the help of AI, these cars will be able to learn and adapt to new situations, making them even safer and more efficient. But perhaps the most exciting area of innovation for Google is in quantum computing. They're working on a quantum computer that could revolutionize the way we solve complex problems. With a quantum computer, we could solve problems that are currently impossible for even the most powerful supercomputers. For example, we could simulate complex chemical reactions to develop new drugs or optimize complex logistical networks to reduce waste and improve efficiency. However, there are also concerns about the impact of Google's technology on privacy and security. With the amount of data that Google collects on its users, there's a risk that this data could be misused or stolen. Google has taken steps to address these concerns, such as implementing end-to-end encryption on its messaging apps and allowing users to control their data with tools like Google Takeout. Another concern is the potential for AI to be used for malicious purposes. For example, AI could be used to create convincing fake news or deepfakes that could be used to manipulate public opinion. Google is aware of these risks and is working on developing AI that can detect and mitigate these threats. Despite these concerns, I believe that Google's commitment to innovation will lead to a brighter future for all of us. By developing new technologies that can solve some of the world's biggest challenges, like climate change and disease, Google is making a positive impact on society. And with their focus on privacy and security, they're ensuring that these technologies are used for good. In conclusion, the future of Google technology is incredibly exciting. From AI to quantum computing to self-driving cars, Google is at the forefront of innovation in many different areas. While there are concerns about the potential risks of these technologies, I believe that Google is taking the necessary steps to address these concerns and ensure that their technology is used for good. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe to this channel.